Welcome to the Savage 2 tutorial. Savage 2 is very unique. It combines elements found in many types of games into one cohesive experience. Savage 2 has the quick-paced combat found in most first-person shooters, global tactics found in real-time strategies, as well as character-specific spells, skills and abilities found in role-playing games. This tutorial will cover the basic aspects of Savage 2 gameplay. To experience the the melee portion of the Savage 2 tutorial is designed to go over the core combat system in Savage 2. However, before we get started in explaining the combat portion of the melee system, it is important for you to understand basic movement. Savage 2 uses the W, A, S and D keys to control player movement. Some more advanced movement controls include holding the shift key to sprint and right-clicking while moving forward to charge. You may also perform dodge maneuvers by right-clicking when moving sideways or backwards. Charging gives you a quick boost of speed, useful for tracking down enemies. Practice charging now by moving forward and holding right-click. You've just been given enough experience to level up, which allows you to spend some attribute points. Your experience and character level reset after every game of Savage 2. To spend these points, press Tab and go to the character screen. Spend your points, then proceed to the waypoint to begin the combat portion of the melee tutorial.
Move here!
Quick attack is executed by clicking the left mouse button. This is your basic attack. It causes moderate damage but can be blocked. If you are blocked, you will damage your opponent's block meter, inhibiting his ability to block. However, your attack and movement speed will also be briefly slowed. Let's try it out. Click proceed, then press the left mouse button to perform a quick attack. Good work. The next move to learn is block. Block stops incoming melee damage and slows your attacker's attack and movement speed briefly, while briefly increasing your own attack speed to allow you to counter-attack. Any melee damage taken will drain the block meter more quickly. Be careful, because if the block meter runs out completely, you will experience a short stun. Another melee move is the jump attack. Jump attack does high damage and pushes opponents back. Jump attack does extra damage to your opponent's block meter, so time it well with other attacks to break your opponent's block. To perform a jump attack, jump by pressing the spacebar key, then quick attack while in the air by pressing left mouse button. Good work. Now that you've tried the basic melee moves, let's put them to use against an opponent. We will spawn a Legionnaire in front of you. You will be blocking, so move into range and perform a jump attack. Click proceed to continue. Good work. Now block the Legionnaire quick attack using the C key or the middle mouse button. Great stuff. Now perform a quick attack flurry on the Legionnaire by executing 3 quick attacks in rapid succession. Brilliant! Now that you have learned the basic melee moves, it's time to put them to the test. Your practice opponent has been activated to fight you similarly to how an actual player would engage you. Use your knowledge of the melee system to defeat him. Don't worry too much about losing, as you will automatically be revived. Good job defeating the enemy. If you'd like to continue practicing the melee system, click Fight again below. Otherwise, click Continue Tutorial to move on. The blue projectile that emanated from the Legionnaire was his soul. When you kill a player, you gain his soul. Souls are traded in for powerful Hellborn units. Click Proceed to learn more about the Hellborn units. Hellborn are super units available to both races. In order to gain access to Hellborn units, your team must control a Scar, which are located throughout the map like gold mines, and build a Hell Shrine upon it. Once your Hell Shrine is completed, you may enter the Scar and use souls to purchase any of the available Hellborn units. While Savage 2 has first-person shooter components, it is much more than a standard first-person shooter. Ranged weaponry should be used to damage opponents before you engage them in melee combat, or to finish off enemies with low health. Rarely will you kill an enemy player from full health using nothing but a ranged weapon. Keep this in mind when playing online, and don't be afraid to get your sword dirty. On top of melee and ranged combat, Savage 2 also offers special abilities. These abilities are unique to each unit. There are 5 types of abilities. We'll quickly go through those types, but we'll leave the details of each unit's specials for you to learn through practice mode or using our in-game voice tip system. You can learn which type of ability each special is from the in-game tooltips or on the detailed unit compendium on the Savage 2 website. Instant. These abilities activate instantly with a push of the button. They are generally melee range abilities and must be used up close. Gadget. Allows placement of a gadget on the ground. Gadgets can perform many different tasks, from damaging enemy structures to refilling allied ammunition. Snapcast. These abilities are generally associated with spells, such as healing and debuffs. Aiming near your target will lock onto them, aiming away from your target will break the lock. Area Cast. These abilities involve affecting players in an area. Generally, there will be an indicator on the ground that follows your cursor that will indicate the affected area. Channeling. These abilities can stay active until you run out of mana. Different channeling abilities can drain your mana at different rates. To practice various special abilities, start up practice mode from the main menu after the tutorial.